Hello guys and girls, my name is Kosif and welcome to another video. So, well previously I have been trying to record some videos, but my microphone has been playing up recently. I'm not quite sure what's happened to it, but hopefully this video will go fine. So the previous video which I couldn't do was I recorded us adding banks. Well, when I say adding banks, I mean we found a mod which already had what we were going to make. For example, Tristan finished the skills, and I said to Tristan, "Hey, do you want to look into creating banks?" And he goes, "Do you want to check if there's a mod for the banks?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll check if there's a mod," and Tristan checked as well. And we found this mod which pretty much had exactly what we were looking for. So I want to keep this video short and just sort of show you exactly what I'm doing now. To get an idea of how banks work, I made a Facebook post of this a few days ago, so that's always good to follow us on Facebook. We have a Reddit, but we don't really use it much. But honestly, I would personally like us on Facebook because you can ask us any questions anytime, and you can pretty much get all the information you need instead of us making a video every time just to release a odd information now and then. And that is my Camtasia, sorry you saw that. So what I'm doing is I am creating quests now. Let me just finish talking about the banks first. Nearly skipped that. So how banks work are literally, they are nearly actually I'm going to say they are 100% the same as RuneScape. So let's take a look at RuneScape. So RuneScape, you got banks all over the world in various places. If I bank an item in, let's say Lumbridge, I can open it in any other bank in the world, say like in Varrock or Falador. Banks normally have a massive amount of large space, especially if you're a members. You can have up to like, I don't know, 600 items, or over 600 if you buy the bank boosters, but anyways, it's a lot of items pretty much. Now, in Neverwinter Nights 2 and this mod, so this was a mod we downloaded. I'll leave up the guy's information who made the mod, so thank you for this. But we just sort of cut a few corners with this mod because if there was no banking mod, we would have had to make one ourselves. But there's no harm in downloading a mod. We already use mods. So what it is there's two versions of banking. Now, don't sort of get unsettled straight away, let me continue talking. So, and at the moment, I'm not going to touch anything at the moment because making a quest is a pain in the ass, and if I multitask making a quest, I'm just going to screw up making the quest, so I'm not going to, do anything on the toolset just yet. So, anyways, banks. There's two versions, so, they're both the same, but there's two ways. The first way is banking your gold. So you're probably thinking, why do you want to bank your gold? Now, it's the gold in Neverwinter Nights 2. It acts as a money pouch, like in RuneScape. For example, if you went into the wilderness in RuneScape and you had 100 mil in your money pouch, that money is going to be safe because it's in your money pouch, pretty much. In Neverwinter Nights 2, it's like the same, but when you die, I believe you lose like 10% of your gold or something. I'm not quite sure on the percentages, but you do lose a... Actually, yeah, it is 10% because I remember when I died with 10k gold, I lost like 1k gold. So you can imagine, let's say somebody's high level and they've got like, I don't know, 10 million gold on them, and they die, they lose 1 million gold pretty much, which is, a lot of money. So the gold bankers, they are an NPC. You just talk to them and you can deposit gold with them, pretty much. Now the other option is, well, it's not really an option, but the other banking way is the items. So how this works is, you have a chest in every single bank. We've added a few chests in each bank, so you don't, well, there's not like 10 people surrounding one chest. So you go up to this chest and you can store 142 items in it, and that doesn't include stackables. So for example, if I had 2 dragon daggers in my bank in RuneScape, they would take up 1 spot, pretty much, because in RuneScape banks are based on spots or slots. In Nevertonics 2, in this banking, it's only 142 items. So for example, if I was fishing shrimp, I would only be able to, well, it depends. There's a downfall on if we try to get it like RuneScape. So we could make it like RuneScape, so you could store like stacked items in the bank. For example, if I had like if I was fishing shrimp, you know, I didn't want 142 shrimp taking up the entire bank. I would have them stackable. Now the problem with this is shrimp pretty much everything weighs in Molior RS, so you can't, you know, fish forever, because you're going to get to a certain point where your inventory's full and you're overweight, and if you're overweight, your character can't move. So it's the case of, if we had that, like I said, we don't want it so somebody's AFK and get shrimp or any other fishing spot, and the items are just stacking and stacking until they get like too many stacks of fish, and you know, they've literally, because there's no auto log in Molior RS, and there's sort of like no bot detection thing or something, so you could honestly wake up, click on a fishing spot, and fish until the server resets pretty much, or your PC blows up. So this is why we have to make, you know, gathering resources non-stackable. But unfortunately, they don't stack in your bank, so it is a case of, if you fish 142 shrimp and you bank them, your bank's full. But I guess it's okay, you know, because there's a lot of the time your bank's always like always, I don't know, say full. But I would honestly say, if, well, actually, to be honest, I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make noted items for certain items. So yeah, because it would be a pain, you know. You gotta stop fishing every time if you just want to get your fishing go. But anyways, enough talking. Holy crap, I talked for way too long. What I'm doing now is, well, actually, before I jump onto quests, the project is pretty much playable right now. It's, in my eyes, capable to be released to the public, but there's a few things we haven't done, such as there's only one quest in game, which is the Blood Pact. The Blood Pact hasn't been tested fully, and also there's bugs. Me and Tristan was playing on the server yesterday, and I went to fish herring, but herring required 25 fishing, so there's just random bugs like that, pretty much. Oh, and Bob in Bob's Axes didn't spawn, so I fixed that this morning. But you know, you couldn't get any tools to mine or woodcut. But yeah, anyways. So, what I'm doing now is I'm literally just remaking every single quest again, which is a pain. And the first quest I'm going to be doing is the Tutorial Island, because I think that's the most important quest ever. I'm going to call it Tutorial Island Part 1. I'm going to use the Roman numerals. The XP, let's give the character 50 XP because it's in parts, and they get 25 gold. Actually, let's give 10 gold, in fact. You know, it's a very recommended level, level 1, obviously. So, quests, this is a modded interface you're seeing at the moment. Nevertonics 2 default quests are absolutely wank. The default Nevertonics 2 quests, the quests don't save to your character. As many of you know, RuneScape is really great on their quests. So if we ever got really far into the future of a project and we're making quests like While Gothic Sleeps, and let's say we don't update the server for, I don't know, 4 months. You know, somebody's going to join, they're going to eventually, let's say they no-life the project, they're going to keep on playing. They complete While Gothic Sleeps, and then we update the server, which resets the server, and then their quests are completely wiped from their character. So what this mod is, it pretty much revamps all the quests and saves them to you, as well as doing a lot of cool features. And this is from Marshall, and Marshall is one of the guys who helped us with our server, so yeah, it's nice. Now I'm actually... Okay, this is a requirements. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with this. So yeah, Tutorial Island Part 1, because that's Part 1. So we are going to start with, details. On accept requests, you can check out your quest progress. Can't even spell progress by pressing J. Now let me put that. Pressing J. It is advised. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. I don't want to go in massive detail on the video. NPC one. So this is pretty much, you got a line of NPCs who you talk to. So you're going to start off talking with if I believe so. Yes. So the NPC one. Oh, clicked NPC two. NPC one is you'll be talking to. Now, also what I did, which was unrecordable because it was a massive pain in the ass. I made every single NPC on a spawner. What this does is it pretty much just helps you server performance. So I did a massive server performance rerun last few days, and it took me forever. So I'm looking for a guide, Tutorial Island. Or just guide, there we go. So requests, linear, or one-liner. So offer requests. Hello there, adventurer. I believe you are new here. No worries. I'm just gonna make this stuff up, to be honest. There was the times where I used to copy dialogue straight from Runescape, but this quest system works differently now. It's not like you're spamming through dialogue, pretty much. No worries. I will teach you, or well, we will teach you all you would need to know. Starting off with movement. Starting off with movements. Now, obviously, Tutorial Island is pretty much fourth wall breaking. You can move by clicking your mouse or using WASD. Like I said, I don't want to go into massive detail. I advise using WASD and oh no, it's not A. It's not A and D. It's W. See, I'm getting all confused. Or using W to move forward, S to move back, Q to move to turn left, E to turn right. So that's just pretty much, very basics. This is the guide. It's the first guy you talk to in the house who tells you like how to move and click and all that stuff in RuneScape. Oh god, I made a spelling mistake. I think I spelled move way too many wrongs. Quest reminder. Please talk to the expert who is waiting you outside. So now we're going to add the objective, so speak to an NPC. Objectives, talk to the expert outside. And speak with an NPC too. Yep, all of our objectives must be complete. And there we go, pretty much. So what'll happen is, you talk to the guide, he'll give you the quests, he'll tell you how to move. Let me add a reminder on here, just in case people forget. You can move by clicking your blah 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 blah. First press, yeah, I'm gonna add this in. Press J to find out about your quests. There we go. And then, you know, I'll go on to NPC number 2, which would be the expert. If I can find it, it would be the expert. And then she'll tell you like what to do, and I'll give you tasks like you would cut a tree. Well, she'll give you a hatchet, a bronze axe. You'll cut a tree, light the fire. You talk to the NPC. She'll give you a fishing net. You fish a shrimp. You try to burn the shrimp. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. I know it's one of those boring. When you're seeing Camtasia again, I know it's one of those boring videos where I do stuff in the toolset, but honestly, right now in the project, we're just trying to finalize everything so we can get these, you know, Molior RS released, which I hope everybody's excited for. But honestly, we should be seeing some new videos recently. Like I said earlier, I've been having microphone troubles, but now that's all sorted, I hope. I hope this quality's good. But I'm gonna after this video, I'm gonna see if the audio was good. If it is, then I have a good few videos planned out. As well as once we get some quests rolling out, we're gonna be doing some server live gameplay. You know, so we can actually get some gameplay episodes back, which we haven't done for ages. Especially mine and Colton's Wizogre, which we started so many months ago, and we didn't even get to do one episode. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Honestly, it's just one of those videos where you listen over the top of something. But I hope you sort of like appreciate the work we're doing. It's honestly, at times it can be so tiring, but then again, it's just so rewarding, you know. But again, thank you all for watching, and peace out.